Virgo, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our weekly reading for June 7th through the 13th. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. At the heart of your reading, we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords reversed. This is an interesting combination because if this is rolled into one person, it's like tough love. It's like, I love this person so much, I need to make some harsh decisions that they may not perceive as loving in this moment, but I know that, like, my heart is leading the way here. I know in my heart that this is the way to go, that this is the right move. If these are representing two people, like you and someone else, then I definitely don't like the dynamic because it feels like narcissistic abuse or someone extremely cold, intellectually manipulative, and someone who loves them. So let's see how this develops. What's the challenge for Virgo? Five of Cups reversed. Okay, so you've already grieved for something that you've lost. But it's still posing a challenge for you. Like you've accepted that something that meant a lot to you is no longer in your life, or not in the manner that it was before. Like you went through an emotional grieving process, and you've reached the level of acceptance that is going to allow you to move on with this aspect, but it's still posing a challenge for this situation. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck says that you may be left with lingering stress or anxiety or fears. Your focus is on the sun energy, being optimistic, being ready for the future, making long-term plans, seeing possibilities, focusing on what can be done. I'm just wondering how this is holding you back. We'll see what else comes out. Maybe it's someone else that can't let go. In the recent past, we have the King of Wands reversed. Two kings reversed side by side. It's reinforcing the potential interpretation that doesn't feel so great. The energy of someone acting from a lower vibrational nature, or that aspect of their energy. King of Wands reversed is like selfishness, pride, jealousy, short temper. Definitely a short temper can have violent connotations. Give me more on the King of Wands. I was thinking twice about whether or not to dig into this energy more deeply. Three of Cups. To clarify the King of Wands reversed. You know what? This is really strange. You were dealing with someone who is that way, the way I was describing the King of Wands reversed, but around you, they were happy. Or at least it seemed that way. I think it was, like, I don't think that your presence could change their nature, but I think this was genuine. This them behaving in a gentler, more upbeat, more positive way because of being around your energy. We may be talking about that narcissistic quality I was getting, maybe just like energy vampire, like they were feeding off of your positive emotion because they don't know how to be happy from within themselves. Magician in reverse at the bottom of the deck, they may have been manipulating the situation in order to capitalize on the positive emotion they get when they're around you. And these 3 cups are the 3 cups that have now spilled because maybe you were withdrawing from this person and they like had an angry outburst. They're like, well, if I can't capitalize on your happiness, then you can't be happy either. It doesn't seem to have deterred you from optimism, however. I really like that if you're going through that sort of a story. It's also possible that this King of Wands reversed 3 of Cups combo is representing someone who, when they get angry, their way of lashing out is to go out with their friends and like use that as a kind of like a punishment to the person that made them angry. Like, no, I know I said that we were going to go out to dinner tonight, but I don't want to be around you. I'm going to go hang out with my friends instead. They may have taken that to an extent of cheating. It's possible, not necessarily. Show me the energy of the environment. That's interesting. We just had these 2 cards come up in a different position for the Leo reading, so you may have a prominent Leo placement in your chart or be dealing with a Leo. So the energy of your environment is the 3 of Pentacles reversed and the 8 of Pentacles. Removing yourself from a group. And you know what? This doesn't feel like a work reading to me. I mean, it's got relationship written all over it. I mean, it could definitely be playing out as a coworker or a boss-employee dynamic. It's also possible these cards are here to say that what Spirit is encouraging you toward is to focus more on your career, more on what you enjoy doing. But it's pairing with the 3 of Pentacles reversed, which is saying either be wary of contributing to a group, like maybe going solo would be the better path, It doesn't come out and say that, but it insinuates, because the Three of Pentacles reversed is about either caution about what group to enter, or it may be saying just flat out, don't join a group. The conditions that would help you determine whether or not it's the right move to join a group would be whether or not you're on even footing skill-wise with everyone, whether when you give your best to the group, like your contribution, whatever you're expected to contribute, when you do your absolute best, is it on par with what everyone else is contributing? Are you an even contributor? That's an important part, a factor for the Three of Pentacles dynamic to work properly, because everyone has to need everyone else's contribution for the entire project or end result to be successful, and everyone has to be committed to giving their best. If someone stops contributing, then you have an issue with the end result. This may be just part of this energy could be a lesson that you're meant to learn. Or this could be guiding you toward, it's possible this person was stopping you from having a career. And now Spirit is saying, I'm clearing the path for you to have a career. But there's a little bit of a warning here with the Three of Pentacles reversed, be careful about the group that you join. Show me the near future. No, I want to pull a clarifier. Why does Virgo need to be careful about the group that they join? Okay, so your long-term vision, the star in reverse, is destiny, or your purpose in life. Your higher purpose, perhaps? This could be saying you're meant for something more than that group, or different, not necessarily more. I've got to say, it feels like this card is meant for those of you out there who are right now considering joining a group, but it just doesn't, something feels off about it. This is just here to confirm your instinct and say, yeah, that group isn't aligned with your destiny. Show me the near future. Oh, nice combination with the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, both in the upright. So you're feeling like you're finally seeing this cycle that you've been, wow, and the World at the bottom of the deck. You're finally seeing the cycle that you've been on. She's looking back, in hindsight, of what she's just been through. You've completed a cycle, but it's like a pattern that you've been living. And you couldn't see it while you were in it, but now that you're out of it, it's like hindsight is 20/20. But this perspective is something that you're not going to forget. It feels like crystallizing, permanent, set in stone, some sort of I don't know, there's not a word for this. It's just, it feels like this realization is something that's going to hold. You may be concerned that you're going to backslide or not know exactly how to avoid that pattern again. You're not going to forget, though. You're not going to forget. The World is putting the past behind you and taking the opportunity for like a fresh new start. These combinations, like, okay, the fact that we've got the World, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star, there's big shifts happening, important shifts happening for you right now. Like this time next year, you're not even going to feel like you're living the same life. Show me surprise energy. What's going to impact the situation that Virgo doesn't see coming? The Empress. Fulfilling more of your potential. Rising up into yourself. This is divine feminine energy. It's... so if you consider yourself to be primarily a divine masculine, this could be someone who is a match for you entering your life. And for others of you, this is rising up into your own potential, embodying more of your true nature. The Empress is creative. She is, she represents creation, like the mother archetype. Yes, of course. They're reminding you that a surprise Empress can mean a surprise pregnancy. So for those of you not interested in a surprise pregnancy, maybe take extra precaution. But for a lot of you, this is some creation that you want to bring into the world. Possibly artistic. It has to do with your destiny, your work, something that you're making. Oh yeah, it does connect. Okay, it connects to the Eight of Pentacles in that the part of the Eight of Pentacles is it's like detail work. It's like making something with your hands a lot of times, like carving something or creating with clay, or it's this type of like tangible, hands-on, like repetitive task of I'm going to make this and then I'm going to make it again and then I'm going to make it again. So a little bit, possibly assembly line, possibly like being creative for work or making something, because the Pentacles is also tying in the aspect of money or career. And because we have this Eight of Pentacles star, it kind of resonates with rising into your creative potential, fulfilling some potential, that previously felt unattainable. Show me hopes and fears. Five of Wands reversed. The fear side of this is, what if I'm not up to the challenge? What if I enter some competitive space and I'm knocked down in the first round? The hopeful side of it is, well, either that you'll be victorious, but more likely with the reversal, the hopeful side is you're going to choose a path that doesn't include struggle and strife. Like, let me choose the path that is going to include the least pushback, the least struggle, the least strife. Like, does it have to be so hard? Does it have to be a struggle? No. The answer is no, it doesn't have to be. Show me the end result. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so feeling... Now, this is like mother energy as well. It's the minor arcana version of the Empress. Very earth mother energy. If you're concerned about being able to make a career for yourself, to financially support yourself, the Queen of Pentacles says you are going to be fine. You're going to be able to support yourself, stand on your own 2 feet. If you're concerned about needing something, whether you need money or supplies or resources or connections in order to create this thing and make it a reality, you're going to be well positioned to have those things that you need, to have the resources, to have the connections, to make new connections if you're missing them. I bring up connections partially because we have the Page of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, which talks about communication. Well, it can talk about communication. What advice do we have for Virgo? How can Virgo work with these energies for their highest and best good? There's something you still need to let go. 10 of Swords. It's done. It's already over. Maybe in the process of ending, in the process of completing. You want a new beginning. In order to have that, you need to clear the space. You need to let something end. The metaphor in the 10 of Swords, you see, it's most often represented with the art of like something dying, someone dying. And that's a metaphor for the idea, the concept. You have to let it die. You may need to be harsh. This King of Swords reversed Queen of Cups combo may be that, like I originally picked up on, in order to express self-love, you're going to need to make some harsh cuts that other people might perceive as unfair, unwarranted. I'm getting quite strongly with the 10 of Swords is like you don't want to be the one to like put the final nail in the coffin. You would rather have a soft ending than a hard ending. Like, this isn't ghosting, like to put it in terms of like ending a relationship. This is like looking someone in the eye and saying, I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't love you anymore. I don't have those feelings. It's over. Like, it's a hard ending, not a soft ending would be just disappearing and ghosting them, right? So it may not be a relationship ending for you. It may be something else that you need to put an end to. Maybe this is just something you need to tell yourself. It may not be something you need to express to someone else. But I'm getting quite strongly that there's like this element of like gearing up for that confrontational aspect of finality. Like, I'm not going to be kind and leave some room for doubt. I'm not going to try and boost your ego and allow you to believe that maybe there's only 9 swords in this person. Maybe they're going to make it. Maybe this can be resolved. No. Don't leave any question. Don't leave any doubt. It's over. You know that it's over, and it's up to you in order to ensure that either you really integrate that, accept the finality of something, or you may need to express the finality of someone else, perhaps in a somewhat harsh way. So Virgo, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your week. For the next few weeks, probably through the end of July, I'm going to be doing weeklies only. So in August, I'll take a look at returning to dailies. There are some things that some big changes in my life that I'm integrating, and not going to be able to do dailies for a little while, but I am looking forward to returning to that in a couple of months. So take care, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you back on Monday. Bye.